Guys, I hope you can hear me. It's kind of loud in here. I'm also trying to talk over the music so I don't get copyright stricken. But anyway, I'm here at Crystal's Mall, so we're starting the vlog off here. I'm meeting my friend Marie here. We're gonna do a little shopping, maybe window shopping at Prada. She's running a little bit late, so I think I'm going to head up to Starbucks, maybe get a little something to eat because I haven't had breakfast. It's lunchtime. I haven't had breakfast, so I'm starving. Okay guys, we're back in the Prada dressing room. So I have a whole bunch of tops to try on. So I'm gonna start with this one. Okay, so here is the Tone on Tone logo embroidered fisherman rib pullover. I think this is a cashmere wool blend. And it's interesting because the sleeve, it's like it's a set back shoulder. And so I don't know if you guys can see, do you see how it's like puffed out right at the top of the sleeve? It kind of puffs out a little bit. Not to criticize their technical designers, but there's like too much material up there. Like it's right here. It should, now I'm really getting in the weeds here. The shape of this should come down like this. So there's almost too much sleeve. They should have cut that down. So that's why it's doing that. But it's a really comfortable sweater. So this is actually men's top. So this is in size small. This is all nylon. And then the sleeves are like a technical kind of sweatshirt. And the back too is like that tech. Also, I don't know if you guys can see, there's like a triangle and a neckband. So I kind of love this. I love that it has this sort of structure to it because the nylon needs a little taming. And this is probably a little bit more appropriate for the spring-summer season coming up. You know, this is this is like a double knit cashmere cardigan, zip-up cardigan. This is actually almost too warm for me, and I think this size is too big. A little embroidery here. I'd rather if that was just like a gray blank triangle or something. Pockets. It's a little bit on the cropped side. It actually is just, it hits at my hip. I mean my waist. I almost wish there was like shoulder pads, right? Wouldn't that be kind of fierce? They were like a structured shoulder. And then here is a limited edition re-nylon piece from last year. So you've got this sporty zip-up crew neck jacket, really plain triangle, but then you have these French cuffs. It's such an interesting juxtaposition. I love it. It's not sitting right here. You see how it's kind of long, but it's straight, so it's like really tight around my bum. I don't know if the shape works for me. I wish, strangely enough, I wish this was a little shorter. Oh wait, it has, oh hold on, let me tighten these up and bloss it out. So I think it's supposed to be pulled in and bloss out a little. I don't know. It's a little awkward. There's like a lot of fabric that ends up down here, especially with this zipper too. Okay. Hey guys, wow, I am picking up this vlog many days later because I actually had to get the top that I purchased at Prada, I had to get it altered. The sleeves were too long. So anyway, I'm here to show you what I got at Prada and also what I got at the Prada outlet when I was at Palm Springs. All right, let me show you what I got at the outlets first. So just want to preface this whole thing by saying at the Cabazon outlets outside of Palm Springs, the Prada store had a lot of stuff. There was a ton of clothing, a ton of accessories, just a lot of stuff. So anyway, I ended up picking up this gray hoodie. So it is cropped. It is gray in color. They also had a black, I think they had black, gray, and white. White was out of the question. I was like, I will get that dirty in 0.2 seconds. And then the black, I don't know, it just didn't look quite right because this had some contrast black on there and it just stood out like a little bit better. So picked up this hoodie. Let me actually get dressed and then I can put that on and actually model it for you. So this has a great weight. It's like a little bit on the heavier side, but it's not super thick. So it just kind of hangs nicely, but I don't feel like I'm overly insulated in it. So just zip this up. So I like having this kind of flipped open because then the drawstrings hang down on the outside versus the inside. And it does have the pockets and it's cropped, but it's not like right under my boobs, like too short. So yeah, I just love it. I've been wearing it nonstop. And it does have like the very quiet logoing, just a little triangle and little, it's like a ribbon label. Oh, and it does have like drawstrings here at the bottom if for whatever reason you want to make it like super cropped and kind of balloon out, but that's not really my thing. So super easy. Like I said, I've been wearing it and oh, let me show you, I don't know, like if you guys are interested in the styles. So, oh, and this is an extra large. Oh, here we go. Here is style info if you are interested. But yeah, I don't know how available this is since I did get this at the outlet. And then the other thing I got at the outlet were a pair of Miu Miu shoes. I really couldn't resist. I don't know how practical this purchase is or how often I'll wear these shoes, but I just really like them and I had been looking for gold shoes. So I saw these. Aren't they fun? And they have a very sensible heel, which is definitely something I've been focusing on. You know, I'm always so attracted to like the 3.5, 4-inch, 4.5-inch stiletto heels, but I'm like, I'm not gonna walk around in those, at least not far, and I'm not gonna wear those shoes often. So anyway, here is the other one. And so these came in this color, at least at the outlets, this color, a light blue, and a light pink. I was also kind of tempted by the light pink. I thought those were really pretty with these little rhinestones, but I just, yeah, I don't wear pink that often, and I thought the gold would be nice, you know, to wear with gold jewelry or whatever. I thought that would be a little bit more practical. This is the style info for these shoes if you're interested. Again, outlet finds, so I don't know how easily you'll be able to find them. And I got these in a size 38, so I think these do run a little bit large because I'm generally 38 and a half. Yeah, 38 and a half in Prada and Miu Miu. I was gonna say maybe 39, but that's usually for other shoes. Prada and Miu Miu, like 38 and a half is on average like what size I take. So that was the other purchase that I got at the outlets. Oh, should I try these on for you? I just have jeans on, but let's put these on. So here they are. Let me just lift up the jean leg so you can see the shoe. Okay, cute. Yeah, and I really like this gold color. They're like, I think they're actually called ochre, so there's a lot of yellow to them. I just think it's so pretty in this like satin fabric. Okay, and now for what I got at the Prada boutique at Crystal's where I was trying on all of that stuff. So I ended up getting 2 pairs of shoes and a top. Let me show you the top first. So I had to get this piece altered. It was too long in the arms, and I'm so glad I did. I was contemplating just kind of leaving the sleeves long because it is like a shacket style. And I thought, oh, that could work, you know, like a really long sleeve as like outerwear. But it just would have annoyed me. I would have just ended up like rolling them up all the time, and then why bother? So let's see. So I have been, as you guys saw, I have been trying on a lot of knits. It's, you know, it's getting warmer here in Vegas, but, you know, between air conditioning and traveling to cooler places, I thought, you know, I pretty much wear knits all year round. The knits that I was trying on, they were definitely very heavy, on the heavier side. And I don't really like super fine knits. I feel like, I don't know, they're not very flattering on my body type or just my style. I feel like they're great layering pieces, but if I want to wear a knit like by itself, I don't know, that's not really my thing. So anyway, I kind of, you know, shifted my focus, and this really caught my eye. This is, oh, I should have steamed this before I showed you guys. But this is just a simple, like, wool twill. It's a little bit on the heavy side. I would not say that this is like a typical spring summer piece. I think this is even actually from like their fall line. But I just love the idea of like these layering pieces. Again, with like the AC blasting, I just really like having kind of like an outerwear piece. And I just loved this sort of unisex, gender fluid kind of style. It's very, very grungy, as you guys know. I'm gonna be 50 this year, so the early 90s like were my jam. Like that's when I was at NYU. I still love that kind of like grunge, androgynous sort of look, and I think this is pretty practical. So let me try this on for you guys. Take off my hoodie. And so these sleeves, if I put my arm down, like they kind of cover the padding of my hand, which I think is a great length, but without it being altered, it came down like past my hands. So anyway, here it is, like kind of as a jacket, just open. And then I think I probably maybe just button that button. I wanted to close it up a little bit. I just love the like masculine kind of like spin to this. I just think it's so cool. But I think you can kind of, you know, do a Prada thing where they do a lot of like mixing and matching. But I feel like you could probably pair it with a skirt if you wanted to make it a little bit more feminine. Of course, you can keep it real masculine looking, you know, keep pairing it with like pants and jeans and stuff. But I just, yeah, I just love this. This is like very, very me. So I don't know, sorry, I don't know what the style is of this, but if I can find it anywhere online, I'll link it down below in my description box. But this is a size 46, and I would say that's my typical, well, you know, with Prada, it really depends. I would say I'm like anywhere between like a 42, 44, and a 46. Like that gray sweater that I got in January, that's a 42. So, and that I felt like was oversized enough. So it really just kind of depends on the style. So anyway, this is a 46. Let me show you the shoes that I got. Now, these shoes that I picked up at Prada were the reason why I went to Prada. I was watching Tamara here on YouTube. She's one of my favorite like fashion YouTuber influencers, I should say. I think she has a really large following on Instagram. She also has a large following here on YouTube. Anyway, she hauled one of these Prada shoes. I didn't get the exact pair, but watching her video brought me down this rabbit hole, and I was like, oh my god, I need to have a pair of those. So Prada, for spring summer, they have come out with a whole bunch of puffy shoes, you guys. This is like, oh, this is so me, and they are so soft, so soft. I mean, they've been doing handbags with this puffy lambskin for a while. I think they've had shoes in the puffy lambskin as well, but I think they've really like leaned into it for this season, and they've, you know, come out with silhouettes that I personally really love. Like, look at these mules. So the pair that Tamara had gotten were these, but they had like a lug sole, and I just wanted something like a little bit with like a lower kind of cleaner profile. So that's why I opted for these, which have, you know, just a regular sole, not a lug sole or a chunky sole or anything. but how cute are these? And I can't tell you how soft these are. So these are Napa leather mules, so that explains how soft they are. And so when I first tried them on, they were kind of, I don't want to say uncomfortable, they felt like a little snug. And then what happened was I had them on my feet, I kind of walked around a little bit, and within, I want to say like a couple of minutes, it's like the foaminess, the puffiness, the padded kind of soft leather, it just molded to my foot and they became the world's most comfortable shoes. I'm thinking about getting these in a different color as well because they come in a bright like emerald green, which I think would be really cool. They also come in like a very light beige color, almost I don't want to just say off-white. They're like a cream, like a little deeper than just a plain old cream. But anyway, I really, really love these. So this is what they look like on my feet. And these actually run a little bit small. So these are a size 39. When I first tried a 38.5, my heel was way off the back. And I thought, oh, well, if my feet are gonna settle into like the fronts of these shoes, but it was too much. I would rather like a little bit more shoe in the back than heel. So I opted for the 39s. And so those are the shoes that I like made a beeline towards because these are exactly the shoes that I went into Prada for. But of course, another pair caught my eye, and these are puffy Napa leather sandals. So these I really fell in love with, I think mainly because of the color. I mean, I do like the style as well, but check these out. I just love the crisscross, but look at this caramel color. Oh, I just love it. And then this ankle strap is kind of puffy. It's just cool, and I love this platform. It like accentuates, I think, the puffiness. And what size did I get these in? These are 38.5. So slightly inconsistent sizing, but that's okay. And just so you can see the detailing here, so these stretch, but they're elastic just over here. So it keeps like this smooth appearance on the outside. So here they are on my foot, and this would have you think that you could somehow like lift up the strap, but you can't. It's just like there's just an overhang there. So here they are. Oh my God, I love them so much. I really do love this color. And you know, my friend Julie that I was in Palm Springs with, she got these, and then I think she's exchanging them for the black, I think is what she's doing, but she really liked the silhouette of these shoes as well. Aren't these so cute? I love them. Love them. Yeah, I think these look cute with my jeans. I didn't like the black mules with my jeans, but I think these look pretty good. I have to flatten out this one hem here. It's like curling up. And then one last thing I wanted to show you. I don't know if you guys remember that private shopping event that I went to at Louis Vuitton, and that's when I got the Yayoi Kusama Alma bag. Well, they had an artist there who was taking pictures of you, and then she would do this quick painting based off of the picture. And unfortunately, I couldn't wait around that night to actually get the painting. So the manager of the store was kind enough to hold on to the painting for me. And so when I went to Prada, Louis Vuitton is like right across from Prada at Crystal's Mall. I was like, oh my God, I have to stop in and get this painting. So I picked it up. Okay, let me first show you the picture of me. So here, oh, I'm actually wearing the Prada sweater. And then there's the bag. I'm wearing like a faux leather skirt from H&M, and then I have the Prada crystal mules on. Okay, so that's the picture that she based the painting on. Look! Oh my God, look how cute that is! So I don't know if you can see, but she actually added some crystals here and then onto the shoes. Let me take it out of the plastic. Maybe you can see better that way. You can at least see the metallic on the shoes, but it's also like slightly glittery too. And then she added it there. Isn't that so cute? I love this. I love this so much. I cannot wait to hang this up, to get it framed and hang it up. And then this is the artist, in case you were wondering. So she does have an Instagram and a website and email right there. So that's her info if you're interested. All right, well that is it for this shop with me and haul and everything. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you very, very soon in my next vlog.